Welcome everybody to another episode of Cold Waters with our Soviet 1968 campaign in the North Atlantic. So our orders are still to go to the Greenland Sea, and yeah, we basically have a free hunt mission in this area. We are to attack convoys, submarines, and to avoid enemy anti-submarine forces. So this is exactly what we'll be doing. We'll be patrolling the Greenland Sea and trying to take out what we can. Hopefully hurting NATO enough so that our forces can turn around the impeding disaster on the front in Central Europe. Let's go. Oh, this is bad. We've been spotted. Let's get out of the way. Yeah, this is an ASW force coming up to hunt us. But guess what? I'm not there anymore. Now, where are they? Yeah, I need this recon flight here. Let's continue through the Greenland Sea towards the Danish Straits. Because there's some kind of big convoy coming into the Danish Straits. I'll try to intercept that. Yeah, where are you going? Hopefully towards me. Where are you? They must have changed course. Yeah, there they are. No, I'm not catching those. Let's wait for another... Maybe I am. Come over here. Where are you? I think I intercepted them. But I was going at a speed of 20 knots, so that's bad. We have a new contact bearing 181, designated CR1. We are at a depth of 183 meters, going at a speed of 20 knots. There's a strong surface duct with a moderate thermal layer at 75 meters. It's in the middle of the night.
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Биллинг 151. Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
Okay, let's go. We need to identify some contacts pretty fast. Garcia.
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Биллинг 182.
Another Garcia.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 3. Опознан как эскорт.
What is Sierra for?
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Биллинг 153. Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 4. Опознан как эскорт.
And a
Товарищ
Farragut.
командир, потерян контакт. Последний биллинг 153. Сигнал затухает.
And what are you?
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Биллинг 163.
Iwo Jima? Oh, we have something big here.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра
Aircraft
6.
carrier.
Опознан как крупный боевой корабль.
Aircraft carriers?
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт.
Aircraft carriers.
Последний биллинг 176. Сигнал затухает.
Targets.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 8. Опознан как транспортное судно.
Periscope depth.
1-2 метров. Есть
Prepare for a
товарищ
fast
командир.
attack. So I think we might have two carriers on our hands here.
Контакт биллинг 176.
That's exactly the kind of target that I want to see. Garcia... This is awesome. Prepare the missiles.
Внимание в отсеках. Отбой, режим тишина. Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
So, the plan is pretty simple. We are coming up to the surface, we are shooting off a whole bunch of waycoming torpedoes,
Отбой, режим тишина.
start reloading those, and we will be shooting off the missiles. We are going to make this an all-out attack. A carrier task force is too good a target to not engage with all I have, pretty much. I mean, look at this thing here. 18,000 tons. 34, almost 35,000 tons. This is amazing. The carriers get 3 missiles each. Everything else is getting waycoming torpedoes shot right into the group. And then we fire off a decoy and we get out of here. So this kind of attack is exactly what the Charlie class submarine that we have is made for.
Товарищ командир, первый готов.
Anti-fleet operations, basically. Wrecking ships. Reload the torpedoes, come on guys. I need ranges. Range to the first Belknap. Yeah, they are out of minimal range, so I can safely use these. I'll use the torpedoes to break up their formation, and then I will fire the missiles. So as I said, the 2 carriers are getting 3 missiles each. One is going for this Belknap first to hopefully take it out and avoid its anti-missile guns shooting down the missiles that are inbound for the carriers. Another missile will go for the fleet oil tanker because that's also a valuable target.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину. 1, 2.
Do I have a missile left at that
Товарищ
point?
командир.
No, I don't. We'll see. The last torpedo is being reloaded right now. And then we will go. Ah, there's a problem. I'm a bit out of range. In that case, go deep.
Занять глубину. 1, 6, 8 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
In that case, we need to get closer. Unfortunately. This Belknap is at a distance of 8.2 kilometers. I really would like to use these torpedoes to break up the formation.
Установить ход. 1, 0. Взлом. Есть, товарищ командир. Товарищ командир, четвертый. Командир, скорость хода. 1, 0. Взлом.
This Belknap, however, is a problem. He can almost hear me.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний белым. 1, 6, 1.
Now we are below the layer.
Установить ход. 1, 5. Взлом. Есть, товарищ командир. Командир, скорость хода. 1, 5. Взлом. Циркуляция на курс. 2, 1, 3.
Let's go like
Выполняем
this.
маневр, товарищ командир. Установить ход. 2, 0. Взлом. Есть, товарищ командир. Установить ход. 2, 5. Взлом. Есть,
Okay.
товарищ командир.
I'm going in. I want to close to...
Возобновлен контакт белым. 1, 8, 4.
Ideally, I want to get in kind of in front of the convoy.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину. 1, 6, 8 метров. Есть, товарищ командир. Вот право на борт. Циркуляция на курс. 2, 3, 7. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир. Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
Okay, let's use some time compression here.
Возобновлен контакт Эллен 184. Командир, скорость хода 2,5 узлов. Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пелем 1,8,2. Сигнал затухает. Возобновлен контакт Эллен 1,9,5.
For my torpedoes to work well,
контакт. Последний пелем 1,9,4. Сигнал затухает.
something is going on here. Has the Belknap detected me? Or does it just know that something is up?
Установить ход 2,0 узлов. Есть, товарищ командир. Командир, скорость хода 2,0 узлов.
This Belknap is making a move in my direction.
Установить ход 1,5 узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
The Garcia as well, they must have detected me. Yeah, the convoy is breaking up. That does have advantages and also disadvantages.
Занять глубину 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Okay, let's do it first like this. We are coming up to a depth of about 90 meters.
Занять глубину 9-1 метров.
So
Есть,
just below
товарищ
the layer.
командир.
We will prepare to fire torpedoes. And then, after we have fired off the torpedoes, we are going to the surface to fire missiles.
1,8,7. Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
Okay, I need a bit of quiet now to re-establish contacts. I need contact on the two carriers.
1,5,6. Возобновлен контакт Эллен 1,6,6. Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину 9,1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
So I can afford to wait a little bit for my contact solutions to firm up a bit, to become more precise. I already have good contact on some of the targets. However, I wouldn't mind knowing exactly where these two are. And the Belknap is getting closer. The layer is helping to mask my position, even from its active sonar. It has trouble detecting me here. That does help. And we will use this advantage. It's also running in at 20 knots. Good for me. So I won't have to use a missile against the Belknap or against the Garcia, because they are both way too close for that anyway. For them I have to use torpedoes, and I have to hit with those.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пелем 1,9,2. Сигнал затухает.
But for now I can hold my fire, let them close in, wait until I have precise positions on everything, and then open up with all I've got. Pretty much. So yeah, this will be mighty interesting indeed. Now let's see, Belknap, it's closing in to a range where it's starting to get dangerous. Good position on the Iwo Jima. The Essex position should be pretty much okay. I suspect it's more around here. But that's all fine. We will pick him up in a moment, and then he will be dealt with. For now I'm keeping eyes on this Belknap. It's the closest target I have, and the most dangerous. The other targets will be established very fast while I come up to periscope depth, because once I'm above the layer I will be able to pick them up very easily. Still, it's good to know already where they are, and yeah, I have position on my important targets here. Belknap is still closing in, only 4 kilometers away now, which is absolutely awesome for my torpedoes. I could fire like this. Can I? The torpedo will not have the range to do this. I don't think so. No, I should save the torpedoes. I should use 2 torpedoes against them. Then use my missiles against those targets. And then see what's left. Maybe also just try to disengage after I've dispatched the important targets. 3.8 kilometers for the Belknap. It is now within your boned range, pretty much. I will let it close in just that little bit more. Also, the Garcia is closing in. Maybe I should fire a torpedo at him first, then immediately at the Belknap. Important question, does anything have... Yeah, you have Mark 46 torpedoes with carrier missiles. So you can reach me anywhere. Essex and Iwo Jima means there will be helicopters in the air. Absolutely sure about that. And this Belknap also has the missile launch torpedoes and also a helicopter. Okay. Good, the Belknap is almost at 3.5 kilometers. I will commence shooting then. The Garcia is closing in nicely. Both those targets are in for a surprise. Garcia is still kind of far away though. But I'd say let's go. I'll shoot at the Garcia like this because he will surely change course once the torpedo is detected. So I'll shoot short. Torpedo at the Belknap. Belknap is not going at full speed. He will, however, accelerate to full speed. So we are doing it like this. And now we are coming back up to telescope depth. We are reloading torpedoes. Let me actually load one of these. Okay. Two torpedoes out. Yeah, I think they have detected the torpedoes. Belknap is counter-launching. And accelerating like crazy. Yeah, that counter-launch is a potential problem actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If we can actually get them. I don't like having them in my baffles. That's the thing right now. Let's start a turn. Okay, I am in a position to start my bombardment of the Iwo Jima and the Essex. We'll shoot at the Iwo Jima first. Let's also start going down deeper. That was that ship. That was that ship, 6 missiles away. And just for good measure, have a 7-kilometer fleet oil tanker. And now let's shoot off this and let's go deep. Doesn't matter that we're levitating for a second. Come on, missiles. Coming in. Yeah, we are getting hits. Oh wow, they can certainly defend themselves. Reload another decoy. The fleet oil tanker is down. I don't know what damage I did to the 2 carriers. Now I regret shooting the missile at the fleet oil carrier. We will see, however. Let's complete this turn now that we are behind this torpedo. Don't think my waycoming torpedoes have picked up the targets. I don't think they did, unfortunately. Belknap turned away sharply. Garcia, I don't know what he did. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay, I got new contact on the Belknap. Come up. They are now hunting this decoy, which will give me the chance to punish them. Can come up to 90 meters. I hope that I did substantial damage to the 2 carriers, but of course I'm not sure at this point. I will have to check that, maybe by using my periscope. Belknap keeps closing in. He's going very slow. Helicopter overhead. Yeah, so he has of course been dispatched to the position where the missiles were fired from. No surprise there. Now I need to figure out how I will get rid of this Belknap. Garcia's pinging doesn't concern me, I'm in his battles. The Belknap is not pinging for now. He's shooting torpedoes at the decoy. And he's getting closer to a point where hopefully he won't be able to escape anymore. And then I got him. Iwo Jima, let's actually take a look. See how damaged she is. Apparently not at all is the correct answer to that question. Did the carriers really survive this attack without a scratch? I'm mean, I know they have anti-missile guns, but damn. He is going very slow though, so maybe he indeed was damaged. We have a top helicopter near us. Nice. Belknap is still closing in. If the Belknap goes active, he immediately has my position. But I'll let him come closer. So far he's not pinging. Just getting closer, and I'm getting closer to him. We are kind of on an intercept course. This suits my needs for now. The other Belknap is also vectored in towards us. Okay, his other torpedo has gone active. Now he has pinged, so he knows where I am. Can I afford to shoot this torpedo at him? Yes, no, maybe. Do it like this. Like this here. Prepare the very common torpedo. So this first torpedo is to provoke a reaction from him. And maybe the torpedo will be enough. Maybe it won't. However, he will be very surprised to have a torpedo incoming from this direction. Have fun with that. And I'm keeping the wake-homing torpedo ready for when he speeds up now, when he detects this torpedo. My wake-homing torpedo will be waiting to go after him. He's going very slow. Is he going very slow because he has already been hit? That's why. So the first wake-homing torpedo did get you. Ah, nice. This is good. And this torpedo isn't looking bad. So that could be one Belknap down without the need for further torpedoes. What is this Garcia doing? Is the Garcia running away from something, perchance? No, and he did not get damaged so far. He's just running. That's fine though. So yeah, this poor Belknap here has a problem, and that problem is called torpedo. And the torpedo is looking for a new friend to hug. It will absolutely pick up the Belknap. This was well aimed. Much better than I thought it would be. I'm lucky that the Belknap has already been damaged and can't go any faster than this. So, yeah, goodbye Belknap. With that said, come up to periscope depth. I have one more missile that would like to meet a new friend. And I also would like to know what happened to the Essex. I need to know what happened to the Essex. That I do not pick up the sound of the Essex could mean that the Essex is dead in the water. We'll see. That would be really nice if that is indeed the case. Then, if that is the case, if they are both pretty much dead in the water, then I will sail towards the east here at a high speed, and then, or at a moderately high speed, and then cat south and attack from the east, while the Belknap and the others are searching up here in the north. That's the plan for now. Okay, for now, let's see. I want to have a look at the Iwo Jima, and I hope that will mean I pick up the Essex as well. Iwo Jima is at 158, so the Essex should be at about 170. You are in the way. No, you're not. What am I saying here? That's the Iwo Jima. Where is the Essex? There it is. The Essex. The Essex is sitting indeed dead in the water. So some missiles must have hit the targets. Let's go. Below the layer. There's the Belknap sinking. We are going below the layer, we are going that way. And we are getting out of here before this other Belknap can get in a position to challenge us. The Belknap will maybe be busy with my decoy. We'll see. Increase speed.
Установить ход 1-0. Взлов. Есть, товарищ командир. Командир, скорость хода 1-0. Взлов. Установить ход 1-5. Взлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
Where's the pinging coming from? Okay. Everything's fine. That's a torpedo down here, fired at the decoy. That's fine. So now we are running towards the east. Depth charges are being fired into the sea. At a position that does hopefully not concern me. Nope. No. Belknap is coming in towards the decoy. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. If I can avoid the Belknap, then that is really all I'm trying to do. I don't need to sink this ship. I can. I don't need to. If the opportunity presents itself, yeah, why not? The opportunity might present itself. It's steaming. It's going pretty fast, 32 knots, and it's going straight. You know what? It's going at such a high speed that it will be very difficult for it to hear a torpedo coming. Would be a shame if she wasn't able to do anything to get out of the way, huh? Should I? Should I do this? I mean...
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт.
Yeah.
Последний пелем 2-4-0. Контакт находится в мертвой зоне гидроакустической станции.
Torpedo has left the tube and is going on its merry way. And maybe, just maybe, it will find a Belknap to play with. Nice. Also the presence of the Belknap's wreck should help mask this torpedo's signature. The Belknap going so fast definitely does help. And I will now be turning into this direction for one to start closing in on the two carriers. And also to keep this Belknap out of my baffles. That's also important. Okay. I've lost contact to my own torpedo. We will have a look in a moment what's happening with that. Garcia has changed course. It's going to intercept me. The Belknap is doing something. Launching torpedoes. So it must have detected mine. It's also turning around sharply. I'm not sure if this is soon enough for it to avoid my torpedo, or if the torpedo will be just able to pick up the wake. For now, he's launching countermeasures. Yeah, you're not having a good day, buddy, are you? Yeah, the torpedo will surely pick you up. Let's actually have a look. What are you? Not my torpedo, not my torpedo. You are my torpedo. Yeah. This torpedo will pick up the Belknap. It's going straight towards its wake. So, dear little Belknap, you have a problem. I'm now using this opportunity to turn south. Yeah, torpedo has acquired and is following the target. This Belknap is in trouble. I will see if one torpedo is enough, or if I will have to finish her off with something. The Belknap might be fast, but it's not fast enough to outrun the wake-homing torpedoes. And so this thing will hunt it down. And there's nothing the Belknap can do. Absolutely zero. It will be hit. Torpedo has acquired. There we go. You can turn and run all you want. This torpedo is coming for you, and it's going to hurt. Yeah. No chance at all to evade this. Impact. Target is slowing down. He has fired torpedoes in my direction. But that's okay, I think I'm going fast enough to avoid them. Next target, Garcia. Iwo Jima, how far away are you? 12.8 kilometers. That is very far away indeed. I mean, I could fire these torpedoes and maybe they would be able to pick you up, but I prefer to come closer. Belknap has slowed down to 16 knots. And is continuing to slow down. Someone got horribly mauled, right? Where did I hit you? In the side. I prefer a hit in the screws, because that can leave it dead in the water, which makes follow-up shots pretty easy, but I'll take what I can get. And what I can get now is a good and nice follow-up shot on you, as you continue to slow down. Come on, slow down more for me. Yeah, he's continuing to slow down. 6 knots. He won't stay at that speed. Yeah, there we go, he's speeding up again. 7 knots. And turning. Let me actually shoot like... Should I shoot like this? 8 knots, he's increasing speed. 6.2 kilometers away, so that's pretty far away actually. Another torpedo has been dropped into the water. I need to do something against the banner because he is threatening my position here. Going 8 knots, continuing a slow turn, which means I will just fire like this here. Either way, let's hope this one doesn't pick me up. No, it doesn't. I'm fine. Garcia is incoming. Reload a torpedo. This Garcia is still running. I don't mind. Another torpedo. More torpedoes are dropped into the water. Still fine though. Everything is still okay. If the Garcia keeps closing in, that could be a little bit dangerous. We'll see though, I'm quite certain that we can do some good damage here without being picked up by these torpedoes. I'm already too far away and I think he's still on the surface. They need a time, a few revolutions to come down to depth. Belknap is evading apparently. Still staying at 8 knots however. I don't know if this torpedo will hit now that he's changed course. Yeah, but above 6 kilometers, that's pretty far away for such a shot, so we'll see. My next problem will be this incoming Garcia. Who will try to harass me while the Belknap is keeping tabs on my position. I need to be very careful with the Garcia because he has Hedgehog launchers. Rocket-propelled depth charges. And they will do some damage to me if he can get them into the target. As we saw in my previous mission where I got hit by one. Then forced back to port. Garcia is launching torpedoes. That's fine. I don't mind. He's also changing course. But I don't think he has a good grasp of my current position right now. And he does continue to close in. Belknap is launching a noisemaker, that's also fine. Yeah, this is obviously not the Garcia's position. I will get a good position on him in a moment again, when he has completed his turn. There we go. Yeah, good position. Is he really that close? 4.1 kilometers. Yeah, I was about to say. Something looked weird. Ah, who knows? Maybe my torpedo will pick up the Belknap after all. I'm not sure though. We'll see. If the Belknap sinks, it sinks. Garcia is still coming in at a high speed, which does help me a lot. Thank you very much, Garcia, because that makes you absolutely deaf. So thank you, I will take all the support I can get. One of those torpedoes detonated. No cause for alarm here. There is my torpedo that's just connected. Yeah, I don't know about this. Belknap might be out of the way. Especially since I set the torpedo up to run in a zigzag pattern. But who knows, maybe due to the noisemakers it will manage to pick it up. Let's see if the torpedo is at least on the surface. Yes, it is. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, it forced the Belknap away from me, and that's mission accomplished, as far as I'm concerned. Garcia is continuing to close in. Also, fine by me. The closer you get... actually, will he detect the torpedo? Yes, no, maybe. Good question. I can shoot a wake-homing one. The Garcia is dangerous enough to do that. Yeah, my torpedo up here missed absolutely. It will not pick up the countermeasures at all. They're actually expiring by the time the torpedo is getting to them. Yeah. If I had fired a few degrees more to the south, it would have worked, but like this, nah. Okay, the Garcia is getting to a range where I'm uncomfortable with its presence. So we will make sure that its presence stops. Yeah, this torpedo is much faster than the other one. Let's shoot like this. That should be absolutely fine for the torpedo to pick up the Garcia. Wake-homing torpedo inbound for the Garcia. Short range. And the wake-homing torpedoes are fast. That's the good thing about them. They're very well suited for nailing these fast submarine hunters. The Iwo Jima has apparently not repaired its damage. I don't think the Essex has either. So I'm still closing with them in a very nice way. Garcia will soon be able to detect me on passive. However, it will be too late. He would have to make a very hard turn to starboard right now to avoid this torpedo. And I don't think he can pull it off. Like, I think the point of no return is about now. There's nothing he can do anymore. Even if he detects the torpedo, yeah, now he's starting a turn. It's way too late. It's too late, this torpedo will pick up his wake. Yeah, the torpedo is already on the surface, looking for the ship's wake. It will cross it very soon, and then it will just hunt down the Garcia. So the Garcia stopped being a concern. It's no longer a problem. The only thing it will do now is to continue to run. It's the only thing it can do. But it won't help. It's useless. Yeah. Absolutely useless. Torpedo is already acquired. This Garcia is going down, and I think one torpedo will be enough to sink it. Because the Garcia is a ship of only 1,400 tons. It's a submarine hunter, a little one. So this is goodbye.
августе. Ложная цель. Пелинг 216.
And there we go.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт.
Immediately lost
Сьерра
visual.
3, последний пелинг 217. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез.
Hit and sinking. That leaves the Burnap that I still have to sink. I think I will actually hunt it down, because I don't like leaving damaged targets. I like to leave sunk targets. He's going slow, so he's still damaged to hell and back. And I'm closing in on the 2 carriers, and there is only a Farragut maybe in a position to do something about that. But the Farragut seem to be turning away, thought better of it, can't blame him. I cannot have a look at the Essex class in here, but let's see Essex. Oh boy, crew of 2,400 sailors. And the Iwo Jima has over 600, so...
Товарищ командир, 4-й готов.
I'm putting 3,000 sailors into the water. Oh wow, that's a sobering thought. Yeah, war is hell. Did I not? Come on. Nah, the Belknap is too far away for this shot to be useful. Although, what if I do this and shoot it right at this position here? And then once it goes active, it will come up to the surface and start a circle search. And since the Belknap can't go very slow, very fast, it might... Why is he going that slow? Is he that damaged? Is he sinking or something? Or is he just really screwed? I don't know. He might be sinking on his own. Okay, for now he's not a threat to me. So I'll just leave him be. And I will continue to hunt down the carriers. How about that? Use some time compression here. Ah, the Belknap actually did sink on his own. One torpedo was enough after all. Yeah. Something detonated on board, and it's now going down. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to fire another torpedo at him. That's good. The Farragut has found his balls and is coming back around. This is also a submarine hunter, but will be supremely useless. Does the Essex have some kind of sonar? No, it does not. So if I fire torpedoes at those two, they will have no idea. Let me increase my speed now that the Garcia and the Belknap are both gone, to close the gap faster. Use some time compression here. Incoming Farraguts. Still very far away from being able to pick me up. closing in nicely on the Iwo Jima. If the Essex is still stationary, then yeah, there's nothing he can do. He's a sitting duck. As I said previously already, to a submarine in this era, or in the modern world, ships are only targets. They pose no challenge whatsoever. Okay, we are in range of the Iwo Jima. Come up to periscope depth. Stop cavitating, please.
Командир, скорость хода 1,5 узлов. Установить ход 1,0 узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
I re-establish contact with the Essex. It's in front of me.
Командир, скорость хода 1,0 узлов.
Did he get his engines running again? This is interesting. I will have to take a look. But regardless of that, the Iwo Jima is gonna get it. One torpedo away against the Iwo Jima. Okay. Essex, bearing 173. Let's actually first take a look at the Iwo Jima. Bearing 209.
Удерживать глубину 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Bearing 209. Hello. You are a big one, and you know exactly where I am because of your big-ass radar over there. Doesn't matter though, does it? You are still boned and there's nothing you can do. Let's actually watch this. There we go. Now let's look for the Essex. There is a big-ass carrier out here somewhere. And I would like to know where exactly. Okay. Where exactly are you? Bearing 173. There you are. Indeed, he's doing 10 knots. But you can see there's damage on the ship. Let's have a look. Yeah, he was hit. He was seriously hit. Oh well. No torpedoes of that caliber left, doesn't matter. Torpedo coming for the Essex. Express delivery. Just in case that torpedo manages to miss. Let's go deep and close in with him. Because I did fire that torpedo at quite some range, so we'll see. I hope it does hit. That Garcia is still running. Okay, we have to continue to run down the Essex.
Занять глубину 9-1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир. Установить ход 1-0. Узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
Increasing speed.
Командир, скорость хода 1-0. Узлов. Циркуляция на курс 1-7-3. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир. Установить ход 1-5. Узлов. Есть, товарищ командир. Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем зеленым курсом.
Now some of you might ask, why did I not use my last missile to nail the Essex? The Essex is already in a position where it's a sitting duck. I just need to get closer to it. And having one...
Удерживать глубину 9-1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Yeah, thank you. Having one missile in reserve is giving me some tactical flexibility.
Установить ход 2-0. Узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
That I like to have. This Garcia is of no consequence anymore. He ran away. He just ran through it.
Скорость хода
Which is somehow awesome. Okay. I'm not sure if this torpedo will manage to hit, but we will try to monitor its progress. For now, we will use some time compression again. We have the incoming Farragut.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилим 0-2-9. Сигнал затухает.
You see, my last missile might be useful to nail this one. Because the Farragut is also not a slow ship, and I don't have that many torpedoes left anymore.
Занять глубину 1. Товарищ командир, докладываем гидроакустик. Мы калитируем.
Let's come up to launch depth.
Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
I want to nail him as long as he didn't get too close. I think this is again a case of where we have to return to port after one mission to rearm. But we did sink a very important enemy force here. A very, very important enemy force. This will surely advance our strategic position. Now prepare to fire the missiles. Very good. Lost contact. Nice.
Занять глубину 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Bearing 190.
Поднять перископ.
That's that way. Night vision. Contact. Missile is away. There we go.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
We can see the missile going for the target. We will try to observe us in this view. I can still see the missile a little bit. Not sure what it's doing. Yeah,
Товарищ
hit.
командир, потерян контакт. Мастер 2. Последний пилим 1-8-5. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез.
And there's the Essex. Turning. Ah, damn. That means our torpedo will miss. Yeah, our torpedo is still far away from the Essex and the Essex is turning. Okay, dive back down. Go below the layer.
9-1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
And since anybody knows our position anyway,
Отбой, режим тишина.
Speed up the boat. Awesome. Now we will hurry up and close the distance. Again, this Garcia up here is not turning around, he's just running. This is so funny. You are supposed... Oh, I just lost the contact, of course. You are supposed to hunt submarines and you just ran. As soon as the first torpedoes hit the water, you were gone. I think that's funny. Let's go deeper. I want to stop cavitating if possible. I would prefer that. My torpedo has gone active. However, I really don't think it will pick up the Essex. It will be out of its cone by the time it reaches this position. Maybe if the Essex now starts dropping countermeasures. But I don't think it will work. This thing will keep cavitating at a top speed up to a very deep depth. Let's see when it will stop. 120 maybe? Still cavitating. No, now it's stopped. 122 meters. Let's have a look at our torpedo. Yeah, it's not picking up the target. The really big ass target that's producing a lot of noise. And it's not picking it up. Bad torpedo. It's going to run out of steam in a moment anyway. Let's use time compression. Just close in with the Essex, cut it off. There's nothing this Essex can do. People, get to your lifeboats, because this show is over for you. There's really nothing that they can do anymore at this point. They can just bend over and take it. Okay, closing in nicely. Distance down to 2.5 kilometers. Distance down to 1.5. That should be enough.
Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
Slowing down so that I can safely fire the torpedoes. I can hear it. It's a very loud ship. Yeah. You are done for, my friend. You are just done for. First torpedo away. There it is, up there. Torpedo is active and immediately going for the target. You can't see it on YouTube, I guess, but yeah, there we go. One more hit. Still not sinking. Should I give it a moment? Let's shoot one more torpedo. Like so. He will activate and he will do a circle search. Torpedoes away. Circle search. Oh wait, that's not good for me. Let's get down.
Занять глубину 1,83 метров. Есть, товарищ командир. Товарищ командир,
there we go.
потерян контакт. Мастер 7. Последний пилим 1,5,3. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез. Занять глубину 3,0 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
There we go. What a view. Let me take a screenshot. No, that's not the screenshot. That's the screenshot. Awesome. Carrier going down. How deep is it here? Where's the seafloor? Bottomless.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать
Okay.
глубину 3,0 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
This thing is just gone. There's nothing left but a huge oil slick. Okay, I think we can go ahead and leave the combat area. Indeed we can. So, there was a sturgeon around. There was a sturgeon submarine, we did not detect it. Doesn't matter though, we got the main targets. The Garcia escaped, so everything's fine. That was a good engagement. Excellent initiative, continue the mission. Yeah, I'm going back to port. Because, let's have a look actually. Status report. I have 6 SCT-40 torpedoes remaining. So these are these 400mm torpedoes here. That's not a lot. I'm going back to port. Rearming, getting ready for a new engagement. For major engagement. However, there is a convoy incoming. Maybe, just maybe, I can rearm in time and be back out again. We'll see. So, we are 58 days at war. Sunk 2 capital ships. And are now at 418,822 tonnage sunk. Where is my medal? I sunk 2 carriers, give me a medal. No? Screw you. Missiles. Another decoy, of course. One for self-defense. Yeah, sure. How many of these will I take? I like these waycoming torpedoes, I really do. They are nice and fast. They can only be used against ships, however. That's their drawback. But I'll take 5 of them. Just 4 of them, or will I take 4 of each? I have 6 of those. That's a little bit much, isn't it? If I reduce their number by 2, then I can take 2 more of these. Let's do it like this. Yeah. So 21 hours in port. That's a lot of time. Let's have it prepared like this. Cast off. Ah, the convoy is still in the area. Okay. That has been it for this episode. I think this was a really wonderful engagement with very interesting targets that we were able to engage and sink. And I'm already looking forward to the next engagement and the next mission. This campaign is pretty exciting so far, I think. So we'll see each other again next week, I hope. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this. Goodbye.